Hello City fans, hope you're all doing fantastically well. It is Connor here, your video reporter at the Manchester Evening News, and we're here to talk everything City. We're here to talk what's going on at this moment in time when it comes to City's title charge, the fantastic weekend that City have just had. We spoke about it all. We had Pep's press conference, we had Joe Bray's review of the game, we had my thoughts as well, and that is all available on all of your favourite podcast providers. The Talking City podcast is on all your airwaves now. Go check it out. But let's get into the main topic of today's conversation. Ilkay Gundogan. Now, what an incredible player this guy's been for City. What an incredible turn of events it has been once again. Ilkay Gundogan, who is almost, well, there's been no talk of his contract being renewed really at certain stages this season. Pep Guardiola has come out and said he would love Ilkay Gundogan to stay at the club. Big moments last season towards the back end of the season. Huge moments towards the back end of the season in this campaign as well. You look at Leeds United, you look at Everton. He's been absolutely pivotal, and with talk of potential transfer targets, when you're looking at Jude Bellingham, when you're looking at potentially James Maddison, Mateo Kovacic, would City be missing an absolutely huge trick not keeping hold of Ilkay Gundogan? Because this guy knows the way Pep Guardiola plays. He is embedded into the Manchester City fabric, the mantra of playing for the football club. Is it a huge miss for Man City to be moving on from this guy? Because the transition away from someone like Ilkay Gundogan might be way too big. And I know City have to do that at some point, but with Gundogan playing like he is consistently for the Citizens, can you really take up letting him go? Another club's having an opportunity. There's constant talk. Many sources have referenced it this morning about him going to Barcelona. Obviously, the 32-year-old might, he's going to consider his options, of course, but going to Barcelona at the end of the campaign, I mean, how much would Xavi absolutely love someone like Gundogan, almost of the Xavi and Iniesta mould, really, in that 4-3-3 Pep Guardiola side. It's crazy, the links and the similarities there, but Xavi would love a player like Ilkay in his side. And I just think with Man City, it is a huge miss getting rid of someone like that, someone who dictates the tempo, someone who is a leader. That's another huge point as well. You look at the team talk before Leeds United, you look at other stages this season where he's taken charge, and he took charge at the weekend, not just on the pitch when it came to being a captain, being a commander, being a leader, but also in terms of just his flair, his finesse, his finishing. Can you really let someone like that go, especially when Pep Guardiola wants to keep hold of him? Now, the problem that Man City might face, according to reports, is that, especially with David Ornstein this morning reporting for the Athletic, that maybe Barcelona are going to offer a better contract to Ilkay Gundogan. You look at City, would City just offer him a 1-year rolling contract? Are Barca then going to offer him a 2-3-year contract? We know Barca have had older players on their books over the past however many years. Obviously, they've just won La Liga as well. That might be very enticing to someone like Gundogan, but I think it would be a huge miss to let him go, and I'm not 100% sure that the replacements coming in really would replace his quality. And he is now rising. I mean, his tally for the season is 9 goals and 7 assists across all competitions, and it's further emphasising his importance to Pep Guardiola's system. And do we focus a little bit too much on age? Do we focus a little bit too much on players being at the latter end of their career? Why don't we focus on the quality, the here and now, when it comes to someone like him, and the beneficiary he is going to give to being in this Manchester City side, not just for the short term, but for the long term as well. Players are playing longer, their quality is going on for longer. The longevity of players, because of their health, their diet, their lifestyle, is completely different to what it was 10 years ago. So I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below. Would you keep hold of Ilkay Gundogan? Why would you keep hold of him? And I'm fascinated to hear the reasoning behind that. Let us know in the comment section below, Manchester City fans. Make sure you're liking the video. As we've said, if you want to check out the Talking City podcast, please be our guest. Make sure you do so. It's doing really, really well at the minute, and especially with the extra podcasts we've just been putting on there over the past 3 or 4 weeks. I think they're bonus episodes that you guys will really enjoy. Ilkay Gundogan, what on earth would you guys do? Have a good one, and we'll see you in a bit. Cheers.